1984 Tama Swingstar in Aspen white. This is going to be a no play review because my phone will no longer record drum audio without just taxing and cutting out. So, at any rate, this kit here, wrap kit of course, 9x10, 11x12, 12x13, 13x14, 16x16, a 16x22 inch bass drum. I do not have a snare with it right now. I have never had the original snare with it. Of course, I got this little 8x8 or 9x8 sitting over here without the wrap. Having to rewrap this kit would cost a fortune, and also I would have to rewrap all of it, not just one drum. If I put one white drum in here, these things are so off-white, it would just look terrible. These are the maroon or red T-badge. It's really hard to see, it looks black right on here, but T-badge kit, so it's an early 80s. I believe this kit's 84, but it could be earlier than that. I think the lugs were different on earlier models. So we went from the red T-badge to the black T-badge, and then we went to a silver badge located right underneath the tom holder here. It was like a rectangular with a curve at the bottom. And that was the same badge they used on the Rockstar drums. We actually have later model Rockstar tom holders, the TH100 I think it is, MTH100. I'm not sure about the part number anymore. Same thing with the double tom stand there. But we are using Stagemaster hardware from that era. Tama, made in Japan. Attention to detail for this era for their single brace stands was outstanding. You got the little ribs in there. Would be an awesome set of stands for like Jazzer. I mean, they're just really lightweight. Super tough though. We also noticed that the ribs that are on the legs are also on the hoops, steel hoops here. You know, it is a lower end kit, so you got 6-lug, 14-inch tom, 8-lug bass drum. If we look inside the shell here, you'll note we've got the Zola coat, which is like a sealer. These are Luan shells. Or I've heard people call it Philippine mahogany and all this other stuff too. But at any rate, the grain runs straight up and down. And so this actually allows the wood to fill in, or fills in those gaps, and then puts a rough finish on it, but it actually seals it really good against weather. So with the wrap on the outside that's glued all the way around, that's actually pretty heavy weight. The overweight of all the hardware and everything on it, and the fact that it's got the Zola coat inside, these drums typically don't go out around. They don't project very well. I shouldn't say project, they don't resonate very well. They project fantastic. They are very loud, but like this drum set has been stored in a shed in a garage, and you know, we've played shows where we play into an unheated, you know, room. You bring them back in to the car or into the house, you know, finally, and then the drums are just wet, you know, from moisture. But they've never gone out around. They still tune up pretty good. Just dynamite drums. I think even one of these drums before I got them, if you look at some of the lugs, I don't remember even which drum it is for certain. Looks like it's fallen down a driveway, rolled down a driveway, probably out of the back of a car or something like that. It's just, you know, top notch as far as durability. Perfect for, you know, the kid that was looking at Circus magazine in the 1980s wanting to get a drum set, and he was going to beat the crap out of it. Even this drum set, I had to pull a ton of duct tape off of it, you know, kind of an ill of the 80s. It's actually sitting with a Tama Pro Beat double kick pedal. I don't remember the model number. You know, correct me, HP 35. I don't remember. But the Pro Beat with the original early 80s platform or footboard. You can see the offset motorcycle chain. This is the precursor to the Power Glide. Well, Rolling Glide was based off of the Camco version. But just the webbing on this particular upright. It's funny that the original Iron Cobras went with the Camco style when this one was so heavy duty and reinforced in there. I mean, just, we had a single for a really long time, and then this guy here, just outstanding double pedal. You know, if you put you can bend those shafts pretty easy and smash those beaters if you if you're really tough on these. If you put Danmars on there, you're gonna break heads all the time. It's just it flings the beater into the head. Kit's sitting with Emperors on top, Ambassadors on bottom, and then a P3 on the back, and just a ported Tama logo on the ebony front head. Just give you a run through some of the tom sounds and stuff like that if I can. I don't want to be holding that thing around too much. This is the 9x10, 11x12, 12x13, 13x14, and out of tune too, 16x16. A little bit of lagginess on there. On this one, it's like it doesn't want to kick back up so quick. So, at any rate, kind of gives you a good overview of this kit. I did a video with cymbals and, you know, snare drum and everything like that, but as soon as I started playing, I don't know if it's upgrade to the phone or if I blew the speaker out, just not making any noise anymore. I am likely going to get rid of this kit here in a couple days. I just running out of room. You know, as you know, I got all the all my other drums over there. The only one I'm really going to end up keeping of the Japanese kits is the Yamaha. The Tama and the World Series. World Series already got a home, and then this one's got somebody coming to look at it. But at any rate, just trying to stay with my vintage U.S. drums, Japanese drums, what I wanted when I was a kid, but I just really don't need them now. Especially not this many kits, when this void can be filled with much better by my Yamaha Turbo Tour, the Gretsch. Got a couple club dates that I'm working on restoring. I'm actually working on, why not use this opportunity to go through it too. You can see I'm working on my, I got a little Hollywood kit sitting right there, 67. I have my 67 Sky Blue Pearl. Still got my rocker back there. May let go of the rocker depending on whether or not I find a Ludwig blue and olive kit. You know, I mean, it's kind of the same thing for me. And then, of course, I got an extra bass drum for a couple of them. My Gretsch there. And that's the World Series in the wrap. I think I did in the last review on. And that's probably what blew out the mic on my on my drums or on my camera. At any rate, just trying to make a little bit of room back here. Right now, I'm kind of everything's stockpiled and everything, but kind of blabbing on a lot longer than I need to. But at any rate, that's my Tama Swingstar. If you need a kit that you don't care about throwing in the back of a van, beaten up, you know, I mean, this drum set was long abused before I ever got it. I put bottoms on it and everything, but it's been through 2 bands with me, I think 3 with my brother. I just, you know, doesn't give up. So long as you can deal with the toms being that high because they're the deeper shell size. I know a lot of people don't like them. If you do have deep shell kit, and you know, sell it if you don't like it. Do not cut it up. I've found enough drums with holes and cut up and destroyed. You know, today's flavor is not worth destroying something that could be appreciated by somebody else later on. You know, we don't own any of these. I don't own any of these drum sets. I just take care of them for right now, including the Rock Band drum set. Anyway, that's enough of me talking. Take it easy.